What's going on, everyone? So today we're going to look at the perfect Scandinavian game, and this is the Scandinavian, and this was in the MCC Anzac Day weekender from 2022, and I'm playing a 1500 dude named Chen, who was very nice, and I talked to him after the game, and we had fun analyzing. But we're gonna have even more fun analyzing today, because this is like a really cool game. So e4 d5, the Scandinavian, and everyone hates this. This gets a lot of hate. But it's a very simple idea. So white took the center, we're going to challenge it with d5. And we create imbalance on move 2. And we force a specific pawn structure. And no other opening does this. The only drawback, the only reason why this, black's not winning here is because knight c3 hits our queen. And white will get, some lead in development. This is not the end of the world because we castle and stuff. The knight's going to be misplaced here. And that's basically two ideas with the Scandinavian. We will create an imbalance, so there's nothing symmetrical, nothing boring, and white misplaces the knight in exchange for a lead in development. But if they don't cash in the lead in development, which a lot of people don't realize they have to, then black could be better. So it's a really cool opening, and it's really powerful against low-rated players who don't know theory against it. They assume it's bad, and they don't punish you whatsoever, and you just get a great position. And this is what happened in this game. So knight c3, queen a5, and he plays knight f3. Of course, this is a good move, but knight f6, and then he plays h3. And he doesn't want to allow bishop g4, but I wasn't going to play it anyway. But bishop g4 is, it's even fine to play. Let's say you play d4. This line is dubious, but you could just play chess like this and play c6, e6, and white is the bishop here, but you're very solid. Of course, white's, just better here, no doubt. But probably you'll try to trade queens, try to get an endgame, maybe trade the bishops. One idea is g6, h5, bishop h6, trade the bishops, deprive white of the bishop pair, and then claim your knight's better because the bishop is restricted. I don't know, but that's just an idea. But I don't like to play like this. I like to put my bishop on f5 just because it keeps one pieces on the board, and the bishop's it's a good square. But he plays h3, so we just waste a move, and I'm fine with that. And it's probably equal already. He doesn't get an advantage because he's, his advantage was his lead in development, but now he's wasted a tempo. So I'm completely fine here. d4, e6, and bishop d2. So yeah, a lot of people also do this. They're hoping for some cheapos. If I go bishop d6, he can win the bishop pair maybe, or something like that. And he's putting some pressure on my queen, but the problem is the bishop isn't really well placed here. And I'll play c6 here, and he doesn't have a threat. And eventually I'll play queen c7, and then this bishop, there wasn't really any point to putting on d2, right? And the only discovery he has is knight here. But he gains absolutely nothing from this trade. I can even take with a pawn here and play rook g8. And this is pretty chill. So yeah, bishop d2, c6. Bishop c4. Yep, good move, I guess. Just develop the piece. But again, could be a little blocked in. Of course, he has dynamic ideas like knight e5, g4, g5. And the bishop could be well placed here, even though it's kind of blocked by this pawn chain. But yeah, it's a good move. Knight d7, castles, queen c7. And it's completely chill, right? I can go bishop d6 long castles, which is actually a very serious idea. Because he's played h3 also. h6, g5, g4 is an idea, because this pawn is a hook. So in a long side, opposite side castling position, black would probably just be better. And he plays the knight h4, I have to go bishop g6, and then he takes. And now I'm definitely going to long castle, right? So he's just opened up my rook also. He has the bishop pair, but he's wasted a lot of time with knight h4, knight g6. I have a nice pawn structure, and I have a very nice position. Probably, I would say black's better, honestly. And this d5 square, his pieces are all really misplaced here. So it's really chill. I don't care if they have the bishop pair. He plays a3, and I don't know. I guess his idea is b4, but which is of course a good idea to attack me, but it's a bit problematic because it could just be weakening long term. The c4 square could be weak if you do go for this, and I have a5 ideas. But okay, bishop d6, and he goes b4, but I haven't committed to queenside castling. I can still actually kingside castle. So yeah, this is not really a good plan. And this is what like a lot of people do, because they don't realize, they don't know like in the Scandinavian, you get a very solid position. It's not so simple for white to like attack me. And when like kids don't know how to attack, they just explode. They just like create random weaknesses, make random pawn moves, even if they're 1500, because they don't understand chess. That's just facts. Like they just know how to hack you, and they're good at hacking. They're good at tactics, but if they can't hack you, what are they gonna do? They're gonna make weaknesses, right? So b4, 95. So knight f4 is an idea, bishop f4 is maybe an idea, and I'm just going to trade pieces. And he actually takes with the bishop. Now, which is like, okay, then he doesn't even have the bishop, and I'm just much better. And, like, okay, so it's move 14, right? And I'm positionally winning here. I'm not, like, no cap, right? So the c4 square is, like, permanently weak. b4 is, like, it really shows how trash it was. Everything on the queen side is weak, and I'll just double up here. I can, like, castle short. I don't have to castle queen side. I'm just like significantly better here. And even worse, okay, rook e1. Okay, he could have played knight b5 last move. I was hoping for it actually. So he could take my bishop, and then I would have this like good knight versus bad bishop scenario. And I played knight b6. I'll go ahead with this logical plan to get the knight to c4 and try to provoke knight b5 again. And he does it. So we get this. And this is like the dream Scandinavian, or like essentially just a dream position, because I'm just completely winning. Positionally, I'm completely winning. I mean, he has some like ideas potentially. Not really. No, he has no ideas here. Like, okay, one idea is queen f3, bishop f4, bishop e5, provoke f6, and then he has some weaknesses to play around. But even then, I feel like I'm solid enough with like king f7 and stuff. But other than that, like rook c8, I'll double on the c file and I'll smack him on the queen side. And this is what happened in the game. So he does play queen f3, which is a good move, because he's trying to get bishop f4 and stuff. And I just castle. So, yeah. My rook was here, but I'm not planning to attack him on the king side. I'm just going to play on the queen side now. That's where I'm clearly better. He plays b5. Okay, he's going for this cheapo, but he'd also... I mean, I guess it's a good move, right? There's nothing wrong with this. And bishop here, bishop c5 could have been a bit annoying in the game, but he didn't play it. So I play rook c8. Oh yeah, because like bishop c5, bishop here, I have knight a4. And then I'll smoke his bishop out. Rook c1, and now rook c4. So instead of the knight, I'll get the rook here. It's better placed. And I also stop a4, a5, which could have been annoying. c3, and rook here. And yeah, this is like basically the dream Scandinavian or position. It's complete light square domination. White is totally passive. They have no counterplay. And I didn't really do anything special this game. I just let him like kill himself, which is normally like how Scandinavian games go against like low rated players. They just kill themselves because they have no idea what to do. Queen d1, rook a4, and essentially like I can just like shuffle around trying to like attack stuff. Eventually he will blunder, and that is what happened. He plays rook c2 and blunders rook d4, and yeah, once I'm a pawn up, it's just GG. I get my knight to c5, knight to d3. Okay, repeat just cause. And now knight e4 and c3 is gonna die. I'm gonna play like d4 also and exploit the pain. He plays b6. He's trying for something, but I push my center. It's just GG at this point, right? And yeah, I just win everything. Like it's just winning. And then I have this nice tactic, of course, right? Always nice to have like a cherry on top. So queen takes. I can go check, and then I go here and I win because I just queen, and king takes this check, and I force the king and pawn in game where it just resigns. So yeah, it's a very simple game. This is from like a year ago, but it's basically like what the dream Scandinavian is. He wastes tempo in the opening, so he doesn't realize his advantage. He doesn't capitalize on it, and he just gets a trash position. So like normally you get this type of position. You don't have to play like with knight h4, but this is still so super chill for black because white's pieces are just misplaced long term if they don't exploit their lead in development dynamically, like with g5 or like d5 even, right? So, and I just got a chill position. He took my bishop thinking it was like the best thing in the world, and then he took a bishop again, but then he's left with this really terrible minor piece versus this epic minor piece. And then I just play on the queen side, and I can just shuffle around and he's probably just gonna blunder something with how passive he is, and that's how the game went. So yeah. Hope you enjoyed. God bless you. Peace out.